Alright, so last time we ventured into the, well, we sightseed around Lenegus, which appeared to have been partially destroyed by its transformation into the wedge cannon that shot the thing that's draining Dana of all its magic. And we went into the Forbidden Zone, where we got assaulted by visions of all sorts from 300 years ago that might have revealed that Shionne thorns are, how to put it, probably the final boss? Food for thought. And we got some cool new outfits for Shionne and, well, I'd like to say Alphen too, but it doesn't suit him very well. Let me check. Alphen. I mean, it is regal and it definitely fits the title of sovereign. It's just not what I, yeah, it just doesn't fit Alphen very well. But I'll let him have his moment of glory with his new suit for a little bit. Alright, let's go and see if there's anything else to find out around here before we leave. Alright. And more creepy doors.
That's quite some door, all right. This might finally be it. The heart of the beast.
Is it? Oh,
We'll find the Renis Alma and the Red Woman inside, right?
Are we?
After everything we've been through to get here?
I was kind of sure that we'd have to go to Reyna.
We'll probably be needing you to open this one for us, Sovereign.
Go for it, Alphen.
Use your special touch.
This is it, guys. Time to see what secrets are in store.
All right. Oh, well, there is another boss after all, I guess. All right.
We're a long way from the residential quarters now. It looks completely different.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, this place, it reminds me more of being back inside the wedge.
Yeah, with all the
Except the
creepy
Dan and
thorn
astral
things.
energy feels even stronger here.
In a portion of the city reserved purely for the Renin Sovereign.
Maybe he just has strange tastes?
I
This place
highly
looks
doubt
like it
it.
has been here for quite some time now. If its design were a matter of personal preference, we would be talking from centuries ago. Or perhaps even further back. Still, this isn't the sort of decadence of taste spoken of in artistic circles. So what is it then?
Hold up, decadence? Artistic circles?
Of course.
When a preference is indulged to its extreme, it descends into kitsch, eccentricity for the sake
Of course you know about
I'd be
that.
happy to illuminate you further.
That depends. Does it involve you buying me lunch?
The void that art fills isn't the stomach, it's the
soul.
soul.
In that case, I'll let you know the next time my soul starts to rumble.
Now all we need is something to fill up the void inside your head.
All right. Do I need the refresh? Yeah, sure. Why not? All right. Let's see if we get to have a chat with the Red Woman or not.
Volron! He really was still alive.
He was?
And there's the Renis Alma. Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Wait, though. Something doesn't seem right here.
Is it for the fact that he's bounded there?
Powers must be united, born from the fires of chaos, the world
And mind controlled?
state. All must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena, at the shrine of the true sovereign.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself, reduced to a mere cog in a machine.
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest?
Oh? Is there...
Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
Right, because the maiden is
Looks like
basically...
it's still running, but are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
channeling, controlling, directing
That's
the
what
flow of
caused
energy
Medicus'
from the sovereign.
transformation. And
So,
the purpose of the ceremony
it
must have
kind
been
of-
to drain all the astral energy
well,
out
both
of
of them
Dana.
could be
But for
replaced
what
by
purpose?
something else, no?
What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of oblivion. Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy.
Yeah, I'm all for
That said,
keeping the
we
planet
should retrieve
alive.
the
We kind of
Renaissance.
need it.
Because right now, we need that most of all.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alvin, look!
The Red Woman!
Hey, if it isn't you.
So we finally found you.
So you're
I
the
have a lot of
maiden
questions for you.
substitute.
Wait!
What?
There's more
They
of
all have the
those?
same face? How is that even possible?
What is that? Wasn't even your final form? Oh,
What is
you're
this?
Eddie.
Who the hell are
You
they?
all are Eddie.
Are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
Oh. All right, I'll do my best.
It's
Don't
no use,
attack me.
Alvin.
You
If
don't
we
want to
fight,
attack
we may
me.
as well be sitting just here.
Good point. Let's stop them before this gets out of hand.
Feast assault!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
thank
Meteor! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing energy of lightning! Spear! Pierce evil! Save army on the right!
Okay, lightning is still good against them. Alright, good, good, good. This should work out.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing
If I don't get killed.
Resurrection! A wailing banshee of lightning! Divine save far beyond the darkest sky! I will
You don't want to attack me. I'm just cheering on the sideline. Nothing to be afraid of. It's fine.
Shooting star! Explosion! A chain between heaven and earth. Magic Kazam! Divine savior! Far beyond the you get the gist.
It's fine.
Can you
Just stay there. Look at all the shiny
You
lights.
get the gist.
No! Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Keep doing attacks that are... Ah!
Far beyond the darkest sky. I call thee. Healing circle.
Yep.
Mega
Nope,
ray.
nope, nope, nope.
Far beyond the darkest sky. I call thee.
It's fine.
Vanish without a trace.
You kind of look like people that will have
A chain between
a second form, so I'm feeling like this is too easy. You're going to combine into something bigger, aren't you?
Far beyond the darkest sky. I call upon thee.
Leave the charges to me. Appreciate the help.
Shooting
You don't have to. I know I kind of jinxed it there, but you really don't have to have a second form. I'd be quite fine if you did.
something?
You need to be healed.
What? What? Ah!
From beyond.
Do I get... Oh, I completely forgot to allow item use.
Change
Let's hope I don't die from it.
Standing effect.
Resuscitation.
Lionheart.
Another incantation ruined.
Searing flame, beyond the darkest times. I call it
Oh, yeah. Well, we can do this. We can still do this. No problem. You're not quite as bad as Ifrit. Ifrit was a real guy. Well, actually the problem with Ifrit is that we couldn't attack him directly. We had to deal with all his minions while he was bombarding us with a bunch of fireballs, explosions. Kind of annoying. These guys, we can deal with that. They don't run after me quite as much as Volrun did. And they're weak to lightning, so all good reasons why I think we should be able to finish this off without too much trouble.
In a bind?
Not on my watch. A chain with blah blah blah. Divide safeguard. Blah blah blah. Shooting star. Guardian of
No!
you all. Celestial hammer. Power of light. Let me at him.
Allow me to help.
All right, let's finish this up with some flying.
Benediction light.
I owe you. Radiant hit. Where are you going? I'm ready. Inferno. I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish.
Blood.
Let me show you what my arts can do. Rise and shine. In here, come on. You have to hold on.
Yep.
Celestial hammer.
I feel no shame.
Tiger blade.
Why? Wait. Why are they not dying?
I'm out of ammo.
Why are they not dying? Can I? Okay, this might be an issue. Why are they not dying? Do I have to finish them up in a certain way? Ah! Ouch! Why are they not dying? They look. The fight looked like it was going well until it didn't anymore. Do I have to finish them up with all sentences or something? Yep, that's it. Maybe? Is it? Did I finish up dead? Oh noes.
Surrender! Fighting is useless now!
Is it?
Do you think it's really over?
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve.
What? It's self-destructed?
Elfin!
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up.
You had me worried there.
Can we just onk it? Thanks.
Who said you could touch that?
Well, Volrun.
Damn it! He's awake!
I should have thought as much. So you know this place? Naturally. It was built for me, after all.
For you? Oh, for the
We'll
Sovereign.
save that for another time. More pressing is how I'm going to tear you apart.
No. You're
after all
fine
this time,
tied up
You still
there.
insist on hating me? You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
Why do you have to be the recurring villain? To be fair, you were
You're
challenging.
obviously bluffing.
Somewhat.
You can't even move right now.
Really, is that what you think? Did you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alf, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of Sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings. You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dana. correct?
Yeah. There were countless. And every one of them besides me died.
All of those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dana. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Danan. Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volron. They were logged 300 years apart, and yet the data they took from you was exactly the same. Which leads us to a single conclusion.
Volron is Danon?
Then you mean Voron was kidnapped just like Alphen? But then he became a...
A slave from Dana. Just like us. Isn't that right, Volron?
So he posed as a Renin and caused all that suffering to his own people?
How could you? If you knew the pain of being a slave, why would you inflict that upon others?
Renin and Danon are meaningless distinctions. Me and everyone else. That is all that matters. I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
No! Oh! There. Yeah. Oh, ah! Nope.
A red woman.
Nope.
Another one?
By the red woman.
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
No!
Don't do it!
Of course she. Damn you! Damn enemies that can teleport.
It's too late. You can't stay here.
We need
What?
to go. Alphen!
Happening though? Why would it this self-destruct? And we're just living there? No, 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 that's not true. We're not leaving Shionne back there. Come on, Rinwell can almost fly. Surely we can jump that long. Come on, Shionne. You can jump. Yeah! Yeah. Oh, come on!
Go. But no, I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Wait, can't he teleport him? Can he teleport too?
Let's go.
Could he just not break his bonds and teleport again?
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything. Who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am.
Is he?
Are you two okay?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Is Volron... Have we finally seen the last of him?
can but hope.
Doubt that.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers in Faria in a trance?
What, those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renasolma. Damn it, that's the second time now!
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did you say Rena?
Volron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renaissance in their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dana. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Yeah, more spaceship travel.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
But seriously, I was not expecting Voron to actually be here.
He seemed to care not one whit about Renans or Danans.
Yeah, not in a good way like with us.
Some people got enough points. Here we go. Ooh. Good. For this. Here we go.
I didn't see that coming about Volron. As for those red women, to think they were monsters all along.
Tell me about it. One minute they look perfectly human. Next thing you know, they're not actually human at all.
They definitely weren't Renan or Danon. I'm not even sure language would get through to them.
So what were they then? Human Zoogle hybrids?
Is the most terrifying thing anyone said all day.
How about you, Shionne? Dohalie? You ever seen anything like that before?
No, never. However, if they're the same as the red woman we've seen with Volron, I think it's safe for us to assume they understand our language at the very least.
I had just so much I wanted to ask them. About Rena, and Shionne's thorns.
Unfortunately, they blew themselves up before we got the chance. Why would they do such a thing, though? To take us with them? Or in order to keep something hidden?
Both sound plausible to my ears. They took off with the Renaissance too, remember?
Yeah, they did. And the next time we meet them, we're going to make sure they tell us everything they know.
Well, we really should solve the issue of them not talking to us first, but yeah, sure. Right, I can probably just quick travel, right? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, wait, I can? I guess we'll just go at it the normal way. Let's just go back. Shouldn't be too hard. I don't think it was pretty... I don't think it was really far anyway, so... There's an entry area, and we go back. Oh right, there was a spot with soldiers and Zoogles to go through as well. Oh wow, these spots just reappear all the time? That's pretty convenient. I was worried Rinwell would get like hit by a stray bullet in the first fight. But that won't be the case. Well, well, well.
Strong.
You look strong?
We're in for a
If it's
long
in the
slog
sky,
with
it's
this
on.
one.
Engaging! Oh, wait, fancy of lightning! Elusive deity! How long are we gonna keep this up for exactly?
Vanish without a trace!
Resonate with the Here goes! Channel of Infinite
Do it!
Look sharp!
A blam!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Right. Indeed.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Oh, I think my greed will get the better of me, and I just want to go and pick up all those big crystals over there. If I recall correctly, there were
Seriously?
Really interesting
Between heaven
stuff
and earth.
dropping from those.
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Also, since I
Far beyond the dark
get the
and
bonus
beyond.
for
It's like
consecutive
tiny
battles, I might as well take advantage of it while I'm here.
The chain between heaven and earth. Divine savior. I'm on a roll.
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Do it. Law. Demons descend.
Flashing fang!
I'll heal you all.
Everlasting shock! Take this!
Ow.
Here I go.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Ow.
There, without a trace.
I should have continued casting, but kind of wanted to go and beat them up with lightning a little.
Hammer!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Of deity!
Lightning laser.
Will teach you to go
I'm
after me.
practically unstoppable.
Alright, let's see if we can meet up with another foe before the counter runs out. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh well, that's fine. I'll just keep that on. Can I see those? Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Here we go. And back to Lenegis proper.
What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
Oh, did
The
we
lights are all out.
took the power
Think
out?
it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone?
Nah, it can't be
So?
our fault, can it?
You two.
Oh.
Faria, Avakir.
Hello?
Thank goodness you're safe.
Avakir filled me in about everything. About how I ambushed you all.
She doesn't remember a thing, so she really was being controlled.
He told me about Tarnigan, too. Is it true?
What difference does it make? What's done is done.
Stop casting me
I
off
mean,
just for
besides the
fun.
fact that you
Not
didn't
now.
murder
It can
your
wait.
friend in cold blood, I feel like
Lenegis
it's
is in grave
quite a
peril,
distinction
so I can see.
to be made.
It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online, but complete restoration still a way off.
You're an elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
If so, then what's the problem?
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this
So
time,
your
not so much
leader
as a
left.
peep. Any
And
longer,
lost.
and we run the risk
Like
of
a bunch
riots
of
breaking out before we can
sheets.
get things back up and running.
Forget the Sovereign. I doubt you'll be hearing from him anytime soon.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know something I don't?
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he was. That is, if he ever even existed, which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord such as yourself was whispering such blasphemy, they'd...
There's no time to explain now. It sounds like we need to find a way to keep Lenegis from spiraling out of control.
We need to stop that riot.
But how do we do that?
Riots feed on discontent and unrest, right? So if we want to keep the peace, we just need to put people's minds at ease.
At ease. Like by letting them hear directly from someone they trust. That's
All
it.
right,
Who's the
fine.
highest ranking person in Lenegis right now?
We all know who it is.
Lenegis wouldn't have a next in line. After all, you said the Sovereign rules over everyone directly, right?
Correct.
Do it.
Closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord. And the only one left is... Ah. Very well then.
Here you go, Dwalim.
Avakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please, won't somebody explain what's going on?
Is it over? What's going to happen to all of us?
Heed me now, fellow Renans of Lenegus. It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Eldaman and Sia.
Look, up there! It's Lord Dohalim!
Hold on! He should be in the crown contest! Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
The Sovereign is seeing to other matters right now. In my capacity as Lord, I speak to you in his stead. You're afraid, as people so often are when faced with the unknown. I hope you'll allow me to put your fears to rest. The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to normal. I know that you feel abandoned, perhaps more scared and alone than ever before. But I ask you all to keep one thing in mind. You are Lenegus, not the Lords and Sovereign. The solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together. If we don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences, if we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find new hope. I would be honored to stand with you. Not as a person of loftier rank, but as another human being among many. I hope that you'll lend me your strength, for if we can persevere as one, I know.
Nice, nice. Putting in some building blocks for equality and working together, and eventually bringing in the Danan aspect of things. I see what you did there, Dwalim. I appreciate it.
Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing, was it true?
It's still too premature to say with any certainty, but I believe so. This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie, built on nothing but falsehoods.
But it can't all have been...
I can believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
But what about hierarchy, Avakir? Authority? The very foundations of Renan society? How can we live without someone to guide us?
I'd say we found someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
You? You can't be serious.
I have business I must take care of first. But once everything is over, I shall return. But not as your sovereign, nor as a leader the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
But how else do you propose to rule?
I'm not sure yet. All I have is a feeling that here in Lenegus, a new dawn is on the verge of breaking. One in which people won't be judged by birthright or on the power of their astral arts, but on other things. More important things. Things like, oh, I don't know, musical talent, for example.
When I bumped into you after all those years, I said you were no different. But I was wrong. Truth is, you were always different. I feel like maybe now I can finally begin to accept Turnigan's death. To see a future.
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do. I'll hold down the fort here in Lenegus till you get back.
Thank you.
I guess you're not going to make it to Menancia for the foreseeable future, huh?
Indeed. Forgive me.
The people of Eldamenencia can look after themselves just fine. It's the ones here on Lenegus who need someone to guide them.
Isn't that ironic?
Besides,
With you leading the people here, it'll help spread the idea of coexistence beyond Menancia's borders that much faster.
Get a point there.
Sounds like you're in it for the long haul.
How could I not be, after the second chance that I've been granted? From this day forth, I shall dedicate myself to the future inhabitants of this world. Though the memories of the departed shall remain forever in my heart.
Remember, you're going to be leading the people here, not ruling them.
True enough. Whatever would I do without you, Kisara?
No.
With or without her, I suspect you're gonna have your hands full when the time comes. We should be heading back to the ship. Business on Rena awaits.
Yep. Let's get to it. Oh. Dolim, Renan leader. Does that come with a yeah, a ground dasher? Nice.
Looks like the people of Lenegus can rest easy.
I couldn't have done it without your words of encouragement, Law.
Hey, you're the one who made the speech.
I think everybody can share the credit here.
Can we?
In one sense, when all is said and done, perhaps I have been a slave this whole time too.
Everybody's a slave.
How do you figure that exactly?
I was complicit in the Renan system, bound by its values, resigned to being swept along, without the resolve to take a stand. And when I realized the severity of my mistake, all I longed for was punishment. A lord. And yet my first instinct was to place my fate in the hands of others.
I think I can relate. I couldn't stand watching my people bow and scrape their way through life, but I didn't know what else I could do about it either. The ability to think for yourself and be your own master. That's what separates a slave from a free person. At least, that's what Law's dad Zephyr used to say. Zephyr taught me how to fight. But in doing so, he also taught me how to live.
Even if it means stumbling along the way. If it's on a road of our own choosing, free of regret. Why, that's the road of freedom. Or, to put it another way, so long as his heart is compromised, even the loftiest of kings is no freer than a slave. I think I finally understand now. This Zephyr character sounds like he was a wise man indeed.
Right, you never
I
met
could have
him.
met him.
There's just so much I wish I could ask him, especially now. I wonder, have I been correctly carrying on the torch that he passed to me?
How long have you known
Known what?
about the darkness I carry inside me? You seem to have been aware of it for quite some time now.
Why ask me now? What does it matter? But yes, I have. I've pretty much known that something was gnawing at you ever since we left Menancia.
So basically since the very start of our journey then. Just when I thought I couldn't feel more ashamed.
Leave the past where it belongs. We have no need for it now. You're forging ahead. That's what matters. If my brother could see you, he'd be proud.
Not as proud as he would be of his sister, I'm sure.
Well then, just as well it's not a competition, huh?
Backpatting competition. Leaving the nest.
Kisara? Anyone at home in there?
Sorry. Did I look distracted?
Among other things. To be entirely honest, I couldn't tell whether you were smiling or frowning.
You were thinking about Dohalim, weren't you?
That obvious, huh? I was just thinking how good it is to see him moving forward at last. It was always so infuriating, knowing how capable he could be if he just put his mind to it. A prisoner trapped in a cage of his own self-doubt. But now, he's finally beginning to spread his wings. I'm happy for him.
So, then why do you look so sad?
Oh, I don't know if I'd say sad. There's a bittersweetness to it, I guess. It's good and strange, knowing that he won't be needing me anymore. It probably sounds weird, doesn't it? I have this massive worry off my mind. I should be jumping up and down for joy, right?
Must be that maternal instinct of yours at work.
Mom.
Rinwell's right. You're like a mother bird, finally letting go as her child takes his first shaking and nervous flight from the nest.
A pretty big child.
That's one way to look at it. I wouldn't like to see Dohalim's face if he heard you say that. All this has made me realize I can't allow myself to become a prisoner of my own making like he was. If Dohalim can forge his own path ahead, then I can too. I won't be left behind.
Alright. Let's get back to the ship. Hopefully nobody stole it. Because basically if Dohalim could activate it, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of security measure to keep it in place without anybody flying off with it. Feels like any Renan could just... Actually, for all we know, anybody could just brush his hand against the padlock. Yep. Almost there, I think? Yeah, it's right. No, there's another zone after that, I think. You know, the rest doesn't flow quite as nicely as the other one. Am I crazy? Feels like it's too... Yeah, let me just equipment. No, I need to go in costume, right? Oh, can I? Yeah. Oh, I just have that impression because this one is frayed. So you don't see quite as far. Still, yeah. Not a big fan of the new outfits compared to the ones that come before, so I think I'm just going to change them right now. Am I wrong? I like this one better. I kind of like the feather at least, but I like the ponytail better. Yeah, this works. Can I attach the blue thingy? No. Yeah, was worth a shot. And you, my friend, even worse. Oh, can I? No. Because, yeah, I'm just going to check to be sure. Yeah, this one flows better. All right, back. Well, here we go. And let's get to the ship. Okay, it's there. All right, we're fine.
thought we'd find answers on Lenegis, but we just ended up finding more questions.
You can say that again. And now we have more problems to fix too. Like figuring out how to reform Lenegis.
That can wait for now. We've got more than enough on our plates to deal with as it is. Like figuring out who's really running the show on Rena.
Yeah. Which is why we're going to the Renan homeworld.
All the answers we've been looking for are on that planet. The person responsible for all this. The Red Woman and the Renaissance. The answers have to be there. Are we prepared to finally find them?
So, what do we do first when we get there?
We know nothing about the Renan homeworld or what we might face once we arrive. We should get a feel for how things are on the ground before we take any serious steps.
It's also entirely possible that the first thing we're going to face is an attack.
If we come across a capital, we should...
What?
What?
Oh, damn, what? That didn't take long. Did they stop us in the middle of space like that? What? It feels like it would be pretty lethal if they destroyed our ship right now. Wait, what did they do? Have we been banished to the Dark Realm? Yugi, is that you? Wow, okay. And they were never heard from again. Mm-hmm.
Damn! The hell just happened? Our course has been altered. The coordinates are pointing to a different destination.
What's that?
We're going
The
to
ship's
crash.
controls aren't accepting my commands. The engine is being shut down.
That's bad, right?
Quite bad. We've lost control of the ship.
Is all of this the Red Women's doing?
Are they trying to finish us off before we can land?
Everyone! Look there!
Right? And where are we exactly? I'm sorry, what? What? But... Huh? What? Eh? I did not foresee that. What's going on? Is it like an intergalactic tick? Drink the blood of planets? That's one massive flower.
A flower blooming out of Rena?
But that
Can we even
flower
still
looks
call
like it's
that Rena?
absorbing all of Dana's energy.
And it appears Lenegis is serving as a conduit for that energy to reach here. Could that have been its true purpose all along?
If that's true, do you think the people back on Lenegis are all right?
We can only pray that they are.
Damn it! Haven't they taken enough already? When is this going to end?
Flower of Oblivion.
With everything that's happening, we need to get back to Lenegis. Is the ship still offline?
Unfortunately, yes. Even more so than when it lay dormant.
Can you fix it?
Starships are extremely complex machines. One wrong move while we're out here in space could very well cost us our lives.
So what? We're just stuck inside here, floating around? For how long?
Well, until something goes wrong
this.
anyway, and we
made
die.
it all this way, and now we're stuck here?
Well,
We're watching
you're
Dana
free to
die
come out and
before our
push.
eyes, and we have no choice but to sit here and starve to death?
Look, calm down. You're not the only one who's worried here.
Maybe it would be time to learn that teleportation technique the enemies are so fond of.
It's still too early to give up. There has to be a way to get out of this.
Alphen.
Now what?
The starship, it's back online?
Is it?
No, this is different. Something is pulling our ship in towards it.
What? Bahul? Is that you? Doesn't look like it. Is it the tracker beam?
We managed to get moving, but where are we?
Good question.
It looks like Lenegis in here.
Do you think we might run into more Renans here? Or those red women?
Perhaps. Someone brought us here. The question is, who?
We haven't been ambushed, so that probably means they aren't hostile. Still, why would anyone want to bring us here?
Hey, Shionne!
If they wanted to attack us, they could have done so while we were back on the starship. We should see where this path takes us.
I shouldn't have started doing this. Now I keep seeing the scenes and seeing as how the characters keep the outfits I give them, and I kind of feel like I want to try this again, but maybe if I choose another color of the frayed one. Is there a blue one? No, there's not, huh? Alright, fine.
Ah, Shionne, just in the nick of time. Here, lend me a hand while I...
No!
What the... Oh, right. The thorns. My bad.
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I overreacted.
Again, Law? Can't you even go a minute without putting your foot in your mouth?
Seriously, it's fine. I'd rather that than people feeling like they're walking on eggshells around me. Besides, I'm the one who should be vigilant about not touching you guys, not the other way around.
Actually, I've been meaning to ask. Not being able to touch people. Does it ever get lonely sometimes?
I guess I never really thought about it in those terms. It was either accept it for what it was or come undone.
Wait, what?
Before long, it was just part of my
Didn't
everyday
you spend
reality.
a long time explaining how this made you lonely earlier?
Which isn't to say I didn't feel alone.
You're I see
did.
what you're doing. You're
so numb to your
protecting
reality,
Rinwell's
you couldn't
feelings.
even recognize it as loneliness? I don't know how you managed.
It's fine. I know I'm not alone anymore.
But I can't even touch you. No way of lending you a shoulder when you're down? even Alphen.
I appreciate the concern. Until I get rid of these thorns, I guess I'll have to put up with it just a little longer. But not forever. Alphen promised me that. Maybe it'll be soon, maybe it won't be. But either way, the day will come. And I'll be ready when it does.
Yeah, just hang in there. One day, we'll share a big warm hug. You'll see. I promise.
Aww, isn't that a nice thought? No, what have they done to me? If I don't use it to walk around, this might be really nice. It looks cleaner and there's no weird bold runs. What have they done to me? What's up?
Boo! Yeah! What the? Are you out of your mind? This isn't the time for games, Rinwell!
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to resist with you looking all jittery like that?
It's called experiencing feelings appropriate to the situation. You ought to try it sometime.
Yeah, but seeing you act all nervous, you're making me start to feel nervous too.
Oh, sorry.
Staying alert is important, but too much caution can cloud your judgment. Try to strike a balance.
You know what? This is an entirely new zone. I feel like this would be a nice place to end it early this time. So, I believe I'll stop here for today and keep going on Tuesday. So, that being said, I wish you all a marvelous day and take care.